Yo, what a Roski, Teddy Bruschi, what's the deal? Shaquille O'Neal, what's the word, Larry Bird? You already know what it is, man. It's your boy Reactions. We back with another one, Remo's Reactions TV. And for the audience, man, we transitioning, we're the total entertainment channel, in case you guys didn't know. But it's a special edition, man. Uh Big baller brand, LeVar and them, Melo, Lonzo, Jello. Pause. You heard me? So I just felt like, what I mean, I've been following like I like Melo, man. You know what I mean? From the time he was, you feel me? I watched the Ball His Life and all this shit and all that. And yeah, Broski, out of all of them, he the one that's holding that shit down for real. Them other niggas in it for a check, but you see the shirt. I've been had my merch. It's an original John, $40. I got hit, but it is what it is. I had to support the cause. But look, check it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Man, get down in the comments. I told you, we're the total entertainment channel, so we gotta do different things. We can't just, stay in the same lane and shit like that. So yeah, get down in there. Let's check it out, man. Shout out to the Ball Brothers. Let's see what they on.
I've got to be honest and admit that I'm guilty of viewing him through a lens that discounts him. But I remember the night I heard some kid at Chino Hills scored 92 in a game, then I saw the video. Oh, he's a 130-pound high school sophomore who cherry picks, doesn't guard any.
Don't start the bullshit. Come on now.
Anyone and shoots 40-footers like they're a good idea. Okay, great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we don't even know if they can play Division I basketball.
But hey, he's got a lot of Instagram followers.
Stephen A. saying he don't even know if they can play Division I basketball is just ludicrous. And this is why his hairline's way back the fuck there. You hear me?
Melo is going to be, watch me dance again, okay? #1 pick 2020.
Lamelo.
That good. He's that good. I can't wait for a team to say, you know what? I ain't going to pick a 6'8" point guard who's young, who put people in the seats. I'm not going to pick him #1.
LeVar.
To you, because he that dude.
He's going #1.
That dude, #1.
LeVar, let me ask you this before we go, because I know you're really excited about New Orleans.
If you've been following LaMelo Ball for his career, you know it's been one hell of a ride. I mean, from his freshman year, from being known as the short little brother to Lonzo, to then in his sophomore year, being ranked as one of the top point guards in his class. But it all went downhill because of one event that took place. This LaAngelo event led LaMelo's career into a spiral as LeVar pulled him out of high school and sent him away to Lithuania. It was a failed test. LaMelo never really got much playing time, and it seemed like it was all a waste.
This home service business website feels illegal to know about. It's like a marketing agency, ChatGPT, Google Ads, and Meta.
Fast forward, and LaMelo was playing in the JBA, a league created by his father. Unfortunately, the league had no competition, and LaMelo was putting up insane numbers. At this point, things weren't looking as promising for LaMelo as we once thought. Or is it?
Yeah. When he went over there and fucked him up. When he went overseas and fucked him up. You heard me? When he went over there and See, cause the thing is, like, if y'all was watching Broski, the nigga was like, he had a growth spurt. Growth spurt was just crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Pause. No diddy. But if you watch the footage, the nigga was sleeping all the time. That's when you growing and shit. Eating all kinds of dumb shit. But yeah, when we left Lithuania and all that blue jersey shit, and he went and got that black jersey over with the Illawarra Hawks. A nigga came back 6'7", 6'8", the one guard. Young ball over there though. We gotta relax, bro. Like, come on, man.
LaMelo Ball is a special talent. He was so skinny and short, and yet at only the age of 14, he was able to easily keep up the pace against real varsity basketball talent, and he greatly helped his team win a state championship. Granted, everybody just wanted to see Lonzo play, but they were all taking notice of his little brother that was somehow still dominating the competition at such a young age. There was not a single person that wasn't wondering what this kid was going to be like when he's older. And next year, LaMelo lit the world on fire, putting up 92 points in one game and became an internet superstar.
Yo, listen. 92 points in one game is just... That means you gunning the whole game. Thank you, baby. That means you gunning the whole game. I know. $92 in the whole game. Listen, y'all. Listen, everybody gotta relax. Cause I'm thinking, like, how many fucking shots did you take to drop 92? Well, it's like 50 or 60 shots.
Overnight, he was lighting up to competition, leading his team to an outstanding record of 30-3, while averaging 28, 4, and 10. LaMelo was the real deal, and nobody was doubting it. He was ranked 13th overall on most recruiting websites and verbally committed to UCLA. He was literally on top of the world. Then it happened. His brother stole from a Louis Vuitton store while...
Yo, listen. This dumbass nigga. Yo, Jello Ball gotta be the stupidest nigga in the planet Earth. You hear me? Come from riches. Don't need no money. Driving Ferraris to class every day, allegedly. All this is for entertainment purposes and educational purposes. We don't own the content. And we just reacting. Fair use. That's my disclaimer. But whenever, yo, bro, you come from millions of dollars, bro. You driving a Ferrari to class every day. And you over here stealing. Fucking up shit, bro. Look at this shit, man.
UCLA was visiting China, and LiAngelo was suspended for this, and because of this event, and for disputes with the coach, LeVar announced that LaMelo will never play for UCLA and pulled him out of high school to send him to Lithuania. Well, it all seemed like a great idea at first. LaMelo and LiAngelo were going to play against real pros, but neither of them really got much playing time, and it ultimately was a failed experiment. LeVar...
Yo, the coach was hating on them niggas. I ain't gonna lie. Melo was like 16 over that bitch. Jello was putting up numbers, but the coach was straight, like, wasn't with what they was trying to do. You feel me? And it was like baller blocker.
Pulled his sons back to Los Angeles, and he had another grand idea: to create a league as an alternative to college, where players would actually get paid, but in the end, nobody was really getting paid. And the league never really gained enough traction, as there was literally no competition. I mean, look at the numbers LaMelo was putting up. This is basically a 5-star recruit. How is he playing in this league? And it's not hard to believe he was putting up these types of numbers, since just look at the games. Where in the world is the defense? At this point, NBA scouts were starting to worry because of all the antics, and LaMelo almost completely fell out of the NBA conversation. And
this is pre-Illawarra Hawks. Y'all gotta remember that. Listen, hit that like button. Subscribe. Come on, man. This is all like a lineup to set Melo up to be the biggest motherfucking shit. That's why he got rookie of the
Everybody
fucking
was
year.
blaming LeVar for it.
What's wrong with these guys? Come on, man. Reactions, man.
But finally, Lamelo built up the courage to make his own decision for once and told LeVar that he was returning to high school for his senior year at Spire. He led his team to a near-perfect record going 17-2, but some people still had doubts and thought he wasn't even the best player on his team, saying four-star recruit
How rental arbitrage changed my life. So after 7 years of crippling anxiety attacks, I finally transitioned.
Rocket Watts and five-star recruit Isaiah Jackson were better than him. However, I completely disagree. While both these players are good, Lamelo was just more of a complete player. For example, Lamelo was now 6'7", and with his weight growing with his height, he also put on a little bit of muscle. And while he still has long ways to go muscle-wise, his passing vision was elite. Lamelo often throws full-court passes with pinpoint accuracy and averaged 9 assists during the season. He is an elite rebounder, averaging 9 rebounds per game. He consistently fought for rebounds, and his 6'7" build helps him in that regard. Lamelo is also very agile. Most of his offensive game comes from being able to shift defenders and being unpredictable when changing direction. He also is surprisingly great at reading passing lanes, as Lamelo was the only one of his teammates who was even able to get double-digit total steals, and he was literally head and heels above everyone in that category. He's also an elite scorer, averaging 22 points a game. So yes, finally, Lamelo was averaging 22 points, 9 assists, and 9 rebounds during his senior year. And with all of that, it's easy to say that Lamelo was just more of a complete player than his teammates. Scouts were starting to take notice at this point and reinserted him into the high school rankings. But they still weren't that convinced of him being a lottery pick, as he was nationally ranked at around 20 plus on most recruiting rankings. Given that's still great, for a player of Lamelo's caliber, it's not what you're expecting. Lamelo made the big decision to forego college and join the NBL, the Professional Australian and New Zealand Basketball League. It wasn't a hard decision since he only had one offer from a...
Yo, I was about to fucking say, y'all, like, if they didn't bring up the Illawarra, like I was going to say, though.
Low-level D1 college team. But the biggest reason behind him having almost no offers was the fact that his eligibility was in question. But now he's playing against grown men, and even some former NBA players. His teammates Aaron Brooks and Josh Boone both played in the NBA for some time. And since joining the Hawks, Lamelo has been kind of under the radar. Head coach of the Hawks had this to say about him. He's exceeded expectations. He's come with absolutely zero baggage. He's assimilated into his teammates, and they genuinely like having him around. His willingness to share the ball, his willingness to pass, that's fun to be around, and that's fun to play with. I've gotten good feedback that this is the happiest people have seen him in a while. I haven't heard from LeVar, so we must be doing something right. Lamelo acknowledged a need to reverse some of the negative perception NBA teams have about him, stemming from his rocky stop in Lithuania and the off-court drama surrounding him and his family in recent years. So it seems like Lamelo has really matured some, and is completely focused on his career. And this is surprising, considering it's Lamelo. Just a few days ago from this video, the preseason started in the NBL, and 27 NBA scouts came out to watch Lamelo play against some of the best competition the NBL has to offer, and he really balled out. This is what one NBA scout had to say about him. Lamelo plays with incredible pace. He's never sped up, he's never rattled by anything that's thrown at him. You're expecting something magical to happen every time he has the ball. He sees everything, he can make every pass with either hand off a live dribble.
So that's very true, because he's very instinctive. Like, the nigga be able to just do shit on the fly to where it's just, and then see shit that, you feel me, other motherfuckers don't see. Unless you hoop and you really see that shit, like, it's just like, but he doing that shit faster. You feel me? You know what I mean? To where it's just like, shit, man. Like, give my nigga his props, bro. Like, everybody need to stop hating on him. He got his ankle bracelets. He got his ankle bracelets correct. You hear me? And all this and all that. Leave Cuz alone. Just let him hoop. He the best point guard in the motherfucking thing. Facts. Big 40 he having. You know what I mean? But let's go.
Style of play is tailor-made for the NBA game, especially if you surround him with shooting and better finishers. And finally, after 3 games of continued success, in only the preseason, an NBA executive came out and said this: "If he keeps this up, I don't see any way Lamelo isn't in the conversation for the number 1 overall pick."
Bro, you 6'8". You 6'8" point guard, man. Fucking wrong with you?
After being the number 3 pick, fast forward 5 years later, having 1 All-Star appearance and a few injury-riddled seasons, Lamelo is on top, proving everybody wrong. He's averaging 30 points a game this season, leading the Charlotte Hornets. He's been doing it all this year and has undoubtedly proved all his haters wrong. He's definitely got another All-Star this year and many more to come.
That's what I'm talking about. Oh, fancy dribbling, PJ. Lamelo. How did he do that? Most guys would have had vertigo. Good number. That pass, though, broken up. And Jackson tried to find Jenny Osmond. Ball underneath. Wow. It's so bad pass. That's steal number 4 for Lamelo. Lamelo! Give the assist to Rozier. He tried the left hand. He shot it so quick, I'm not sure he saw the rim. Lamelo! Creating something out of nothing. Fountain threw a beautiful pass to Devontae. Oh, my goodness! Didn't see that coming on diddly knee. Yeah, minutes into the game to be down by double figures and ahead by double figures is amazing. Yeah!
Listen, man. Remo's Reaction TV Sports Edition, man. You know what I mean? I told y'all we branching off. We're gonna start doing different things. And it's all a part of growth. You feel me? Y'all got anything going on? We're on the road to 5K, 10K. We're gonna spike that bitch up to 500K. We're not stopping. This is sports addiction. Damn, my forehead shiny than a motherfucker. But yeah, man. Get down in the comments. Shout out to Melo Ball. Shout out to you feel me, the Charlotte Hornets. Shout out to LeVar, the dad, Melo. I said Melo already, my fault. Jello and Lonzo. But Lonzo first, then Jello. You're Remo's Reaction TV, man. Like, comment, subscribe, get down there. You feel me, talking shit, man. We out.